today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Welcome in here to Madison, Wisconsin. We got the Trailways Conference Tournament going on, and we got a matchup here between the Oakfield Lady Oaks and the Pardeeville Bulldogs in the silver pool of this Trailway Conference matchup. This is the second game of our day. Marquezan and Palmyra Eagle played our first game, where the Panthers, the Palmyra Eagle Panthers, were able to take that game in 2 consecutive sets. We'll see the Oaks versus the Bulldogs here. Dom and Isaac will be on the call. Isaac's just joining me.
Yep.
We have a lot of games going on here today, so we're bouncing around, making sure everybody's good on coverage. Selby's on our portable. She's got a good shot here as we get going.
We're doing some troubleshooting over on Justin's court. He's about to start soon with Randolph High School.
Yeah, Justin had the first match off, so now he's probably just getting all the kinks that we had the first game settled in now. We got the one main wide shot that it's hard to kind of swivel around. It doesn't really move fast enough. I'll show you the speed. So it doesn't really move a whole lot fast to move it mid-play, but then Shelby's going to make sure she's got the portable on every serve. So I'll try to switch to her if I can remember. And we will get started here in Madison. The Bulldogs will start on the serve. Number 3 on the serve, but I don't have her on my roster. Oakfield takes the first set, however. Or the first point, excuse me, not first set. Wow, we are starting off strong. Oaks take point 1, so they'll head back to the service line. And back to the service line for them is Hayden Cullion. Set up, served over, misplayed by the Bulldogs. Oak take point 2. 2-0 in set 1. I got to find out who number 3 is on Marquezan. Or not Marquezan. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong... Jeez. I'm on the wrong sheet. We're still getting together here in Madison. Oakfield puts it up. Couldn't get it over, though. The Bulldogs will take another point. Will take their first point, excuse me. Oaks up 2-1 in set 1. Back to the service line for the Bulldogs is Lexi Hughes, a senior for this Pardeeville team. She's going to serve it. Nice serve just over the net. It will be dug up by the Oaks. Sends it over. Is Lydia Fleury.
It was hit out.
Hit out. Oh, behind
Past
with the antenna.
line.
Gotcha. So Bulldogs even it up. 2-2 in set 1.
Mind if I get a picture of your roster real quick?
Absolutely. Oaks set it up. Oh, a good block there by Pardeeville. That is number 14, Bronte Holberg, the senior for this Bulldogs team. Up 3-2 now in set 1. Serve they. Dug up by the Oaks. Set up back to Fleury. She's going to toe the line and get a kill for the Oaks to tie it back up. Service line goes to the libero for the Oaks, Lily Callion. Thank you for joining us here on Jeff's live stream. Long day of volleyball matchup here in the Trailways Conference. Served by Lily Callion. Sent over by the Bulldogs. They'll find some space. It's going to touch the court. And the Bulldogs back to the line, up 4-3. Try to remember to switch to Shelby when we got serves. 14 back. This is Bronte Holberg, senior for this Bulldogs team. 4-3 the score in Pardeeville's favor. Serve over. Dug up by the Oaks. Up in the air, just pushed over. Number 5, Addie Hankey, doing a great job there just to push it over and get a point for the Oaks. So Lydia Fleury will go back to serve. Fleury over the net, nice and low. Dug up by the Bulldogs. Set up, attack. Oaks misplay it. So number 7, Haley Gard will get the kill. And Bulldogs regain the lead. 5-4 in set one. Back to the line for them will be number 22, Briar Atawaska. Briar sends it over. Oaks dig. At the line, sent over. In the air for the Bulldogs, just going to be a bit of a free ball for the Oaks. Deal with it at the line. Attack sent over quickly by the Bulldogs. Didn't really set up anything, just put it back over. Free ball for the Bulldogs. Set here. Oaks again. Bit of a long rally, just kind of trading back, easy shots back and forth. Oh, there will be a ball on the court, so we will replay. We'll replay that point. So back again to serve is Briar Atawaska, number 22 for the Bulldogs. 4-3 in set number one. No, excuse me, 5-4. Can't read my own writing. Oaks dig. And misplayed and out of play. So the Bulldogs will take that a little bit quicker than the first time they tried to play that point. 6-4, Bulldogs are up.
Number 22 with the serve.
Briar Atawaska.
Atawaska,
yeah. I was able to get some pronunciations before this one. And they're going to push it over. Nice play by the Oaks there. I believe that was Meredith Steinke just pushing it to the back of the court. 6-5 Bulldogs. Service line is going to be number 5, Addie Hankey.
I'm being beckoned. I will be elsewhere for now.
All right, sounds good. You just got me on the call here in game number 2 of the Trailways Conference here on court number 4. An overpass. Oaks will get a free ball. Set up there, back line. Was it in? It was not. Just out. So number 9, Brooke Schomburg, going to go back to serve for the Bulldogs. 7-5 in set one. Schomburg sends it over. Oaks able to dig. Set up. And Meredith Steinke able to push it down right where the Bulldogs are not. 7-6. Substitution here for the Oaks. Lainey Deer is coming back in to go to the service line. 7-6 Bulldogs. Pardeeville up in set one. Lainey Deer for the Oaks at the service line. Dug up by Pardeeville. Over to number 3, Kiana Cook, and she able to find where the Oaks are not. 8-6 Bulldogs. And right back in is number 21, Aurora Voss. Coming out, Lainey Deer was just doing the serving. Actually, it'll be the libero coming in. Lily Collian. Back to the line is Haley Gard for the Bulldogs. Set up. It'll be a free ball for the Bulldogs. Set to number 3, Kiana Cook pushes it over. Oaks able to dig. Meredith Steinke able to put it right over the net. Bulldogs block, unable to get it back onto the Oaks side. So 8-7, Oaks to the line. It'll be Steinke herself. Served over, received poorly at the back line, but the Bulldogs able to keep it alive for now. They'll get it over. Great defensive play by the Bulldogs. Oaks trying to just kind of push it over there while they were still trying to recover. Back to the Oaks, set down Lydia Flurry. Able to get it, 8-8, tied up in the first set. This is the Trailways Conference Tournament here in Madison today. We thank you for joining us on Jeff's live stream. Oaks and Pardeeville in the second match of this day. Marquezan lost game number 1 to the Palmyra Eagle Panthers, and now the Oaks and Bulldogs here in game 2 of the day. Steinke sets it over, serves it over, excuse me. Bulldogs try to push, gets right over the net, and back on their side. Set up here. Block at the line from the Oaks, and it's going to fall on their side. Kiana Cook with a kill for the Bulldogs. 9-8 in set one. We do not have a digital scoreboard today, so you just got to kind of rely on me being accurate on the score. Shelby will make sure she records that video as she does now. Serve for the Bulldogs. Oaks able to get it over, but it will be out. The libero, Lily Collian, trying to push it over and just get a free ball, but instead it will fall out, so the Bulldogs up 10-8. Back to the line is Kiana Cook, a senior for this Bulldogs team. Over for the Bulldogs. Oaks up. Lydia Fleury attacks, and it is out. Bulldogs up 11-8. Back to service, Kiana Cook again for the Bulldogs. That one low, but dug up by the Oaks. Pushed over, block at the line. Fleury sends it over. Attack, it'll be an overpass. Oaks back, free ball. Sent over by the setter, number 4, Hayden Collian. And that time, little miscommunication, couldn't figure out who needed to be there. Bulldogs take a 12-8 lead in set 1. Kiana Cook back at the service line again. Long run here for the Bulldogs. Able to stretch this lead out to 4. Cook serve. Dug by the Bulldogs. Pushed over by Layla Bass. Up. Blocked at the line. Able to stay alive, but not for long. Hayden Collian able to block it at the line, but the Bulldogs sent it right back over. It'll be point Bulldogs 13-8, and the Oaks will take a timeout in set 1. Thank you for joining us here on Jeff's live streams. We will take a timeout with them. We'll be back shortly after hearing from our wonderful sponsors.
Oh, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Welcome back to Jeff's live stream in Madison. We're at the Madtown Volleyball Complex for the Trailways Conference Tournament. Game 2 in the Silver Pool at court number 4 in Madison. We've got the Pardeeville Bulldogs taking on the Oakfield Oaks. The Bulldogs are up 13-8 in this first set, and they are still at the service line. They've been there for a while. Kiana Cook has done a great job at the line to extend this lead. However, the timeout seems to work. Kiana Cook puts it too far, and the Oaks get the point, and back to the line they go. Number 4, Hayden Collian. Shelby on the portable. Dom in the booth here with you. And it'll be an ace for Hayden Collian. Just not able to put it in the air was number 18, Nadia Baldwin, for the Bulldogs. And Collian back to serve. Dug up by the Bulldogs, tried to push it over, was number 14, Bronte Hallberg, but she's into the net. And another point Oaks, 13-11, trying to rally back after the timeout. So far seemed to be a great decision. Collian serves. That one into the net, however. Service error for the Oaks makes it 14-11 Bulldogs. Back to the line for them is number 5, Lexi Hughes, a senior for this Pardeeville team. Shelby's got the shot of the serve because our camera's wide, but not wide enough to get all serves. Lydia Fleury attacks, and she will get the kill after a misplay by the Bulldogs. The libero, number 1, who I do not have on my roster. I'll have to check that up in a second. Nonetheless, Oaks back to serve. 14-12, and that'll be a service ace for the libero. Lily Collian brings it within 1. Oaks at the serve again. Collian still back there, the libero for the Oaks. Over the net, dug up by the libero. In the air, just going to be a free ball for the Bulldogs. Up, set, kill, number 21, Ava Wagner, the senior. Pardeeville, Katie Trinan is the libero. Getting down for Pardeeville. The roster that I had was not updated to show the libero for the Bulldogs. But nonetheless, Ava Wagner with a beautiful kill there. Checking in For the Bulldogs is Bailey Grissom, another senior, back to the service line. 15-13 Bulldogs. Over the line and misplayed there by Lily Collian. Bulldogs go up 16-13 in set one. Thank you for joining us here on Jeff's live stream. We appreciate your viewership for the Trailways Conference Tournament here in Madison. Game 2 of the day. Bulldogs serve. Lydia Fleury able to attack and put it down. 16-14 now. Oaks will go back to the line. Substitution for the Bulldogs. Sydney Sween in, junior for the Bulldogs. And Lydia Fleury back to serve. 16-14. Fleury over, misplayed, and an ace for Lydia Fleury. 16-15 Bulldogs, but the Oaks are coming back. Fleury on the serve. Up and over is Fleury's serve. Dug by the libero on the Bulldogs. Sent over. Setup will just need to get it over. Free ball for the Bulldogs. A little bit of miscommunication, but it dug up nonetheless. Sent over. A lot of touches, but they're able to put it in and get it out. They're going to say no double touch. Oaks are going to get the point to tie it up 16-16. There was some blocks at the net that the Bulldog coach wanted a double touch call, but it will not be done. And Fleury with a tie game. Service line for the Oaks. Over. Dug by the Bulldogs. Up. 21. That's Ava Wagner. Nice kill. Just able to touch it over. Good play. Oh, and they're going to find some space. Number 5, Lexi Hughes. Able to get it up and over. Bulldogs back in front. 17-16. Briar Ottawaskis checking in to serve. 17-16 Bulldogs. In set one. Ottawaska into the net. It'll be a service error, and the Oaks tie it up. 17-all. Close set one here in the second game of the Silver Pool. Service line is Addie Hankey. Over. Dug up by the Bulldogs. Up in the air. Kiana Cook looking for an attack, but dug up by the Oaks. Meredith Steinke over the net. It's going to be enough to fall. Oaks take the lead, 18-17. See if I can get this instant replay working here today. Just give me 1 second. I got to make sure the output is what it needs to be, and then we'll get back to our action just so we have it for next time. Oaks serve. Over. Oaks got a free ball. Can they take advantage? Good block at the line. That is number 7, Haley Gard. Nice play there by the junior. Let's see if I can get that replay to work. Oh, I was still on it. I think we're just a bit too far back. We only need about 10 seconds. To the line for the Bulldogs is number 9, Brooke Schomburg. Sends it over, misplayed by the Oaks. They'll take 2 consecutive points to get back in the lead. 19-18 Bulldogs. Schomburg again to the line. Senior for this Pardeeville team. Hoping to extend this lead as we get to the final parts of set one. Ball coming in. It got over that big net that is separating our courts between 4 and 2. Schomburg back to serve. Shelby, nice shot. Over. Oaks misplay, but able to keep it alive. Get it over. Bulldogs send it over on a free ball for them. Oakfield will have it. Steinke up. Serve to the back. Dug by the Bulldogs. Up and over. Dug again. Fleury with the dig. Steinke again with the attack. This time again dug by the Bulldogs. Kiana Cook with the attack. Blocked at the line, but out of bounds. The Oaks with a good rally, but the Pardeeville Bulldogs were better. 20-18 in set one. Schomburg still at the service line. Over. Oaks dig. Collian Fleury. Fleury just puts it over. Lexi Hughes puts it up. Haley Gard slam it down, but the Oaks receive back. Free ball. Kiana Cook up. Attack. Doug Collian. Sent over by the Oaks again. dug up one more time. A bit of a serve, or a bit of a weird set, but they're able to recover. Oaks send it back over. Long rally here in this one. Set, Kiana Cook. Attack, Doug Collian. Up. Over Aurora Voss. This time just a little place. Free ball for the Oaks. They'll try to place it. Not at all. Very long rally here in set one. Oh, and they're going to say it's out of play right into the garbage can. Timeout Oaks. It is 21-18 in set one. We thank you for joining us on Jeff's live streams. A little bit of a discombobulated broadcast here today because of all the games we got and all the limited space in this huge warehouse, but a lot of games going on. Thank you for joining us. We'll take this timeout with them and hear from our lovely sponsors. Back shortly after this.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the home.
All right, we are back here in Madison. Schomburg for the Bulldogs still at the line. Serve over, Oaks receive. Up. Over. Dug by the Bulldogs, but it's going to be way out of play, and the Oaks back within two. 21-19 in set one. Oaks at the line. It'll be Lainey Deer checking in to do the serving. Shelby with the shot. Deer at the line. Puts it over. Bulldogs receive. Misplaced. It'll be a free throw for the Oaks. Oh, except they cannot get to it in time. Perfectly placed by the Bulldogs. 22-19 in set one. Checking back in is Aurora Voss. We'll check in. However, the libero will come in for Voss. And on the Pardeeville side, Bronte Hallberg will check back in. At the line now, Haley Gard, a junior for the Bulldogs. That one will be just out, so a service error. Oaks will get it back. 22-20 in set one, a close matchup. Meredith Steinke to the service line. Trying to pull the Oaks back. Pardeeville gets it up. Cook over. Dug up by the Oaks. Set over, good placement there. Number 11, Layla Bass, able to put it over, and great placement to make it within one. 21-22. Oaks down, but not by much. First set coming down to the wire. Steinke at the line. Over. Dug by the Bulldogs improperly. It's going to be out of play. Tie game. 22-22 in set one. Steinke at the line. Her mom's right behind her. Sure, there's some encouragement going on back there. Up in the air. Nice play there from the Bulldogs to make sure they can continue this point. Lydia Fleury just tried to tap it over, but the Bulldogs were there. However, they are going to say a net violation on Pardeeville. Either must have touched or got right over that line. So 23-22, the Oaks are on top. Steinke back to the line. Over. Bulldogs can't receive, and it will be set point for the Oaks. 24-22. What a comeback here after the timeout taken by the Oaks in the later stages. 24-22. Steinke has a chance to end it here on her serve. Up. Dug by the Bulldogs. Miscommunication. It will fall. The Oaks take set one, 25-22. We will be back shortly on Jeff's live stream. Please stick with us as we head to set two. Oaks take the first one, 25-22 over Pardeeville.
Lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here to Madison as we are about to start set number 2 between the Oakfield Oaks and the Pardeeville Bulldogs. Oakfield took the first set 25-22 after a nice comeback. It was 22-18 going into what was the final service line for Meredith Steinke. Final run at the service line, I should say. And they took 7 straight points to end it. 25-22. So Oaks takes set 1 in this Trailways Conference Tournament. Game number 1 for the Oaks and the Bulldogs, but game number 2 overall in the Silver Pool. Cover that Marquezan Hornets, Palmyra Eagle Panthers first game. The Panthers able to take that one in 2 consecutive sets. Oakfield trying to do the same in game 2. Bulldogs did keep it close. They were actually in front most of that set until the Oaks closed it out. At the line to start will be Hayden Collian. Shelby and Dom here. Shelby's got the nice portable shot of the serve. We got this big wide shot that hopefully can cover as much of the court as we can. Kiana Cook sets it over, but dug up by Collian. Flurry over, attacks the back line. Pardeeville gets it up. Free ball for the Oaks if they can use it. Up, over, just tapped over. Overpass again. That's going to be with out of bounds because it did not get in the antenna. So Oaks take the first point of set 2. Trying to write down on my paper so I have it, even though I can see the scoreboard now. I guess I don't need to do that. Collian again served. Tried to be pushed over there by Bronte Holberg, but they're going to say she carries, but it hits the net anyway. So 2-0 now Oaks. Hayden Collian back to the service line. She started with it as well in the second set. Oaks looking to close it out in 2 consecutive sets because they took set 1. Pardeeville up. Cook over. Blocked at the line by the Oaks. A lot of good net placement from both of these teams. Couple jousts early as that one's too far from Layla Bass. Pardeeville will get their first serve of the second set. 2-1 Oaks. Kiana Cook back, senior for the Bulldogs at the service line. Shelby on the shot. Give us a view of the serve. That's going to hit. Oh, it's actually going to hit the back of the head of her own teammate, Ava Wagner. Got some friendly fire there on the service error. 3-1 Oaks. Now Lily Collian at the service line for the Oaks. We're working with the camera shots that we got here today. Thank you for joining us on Jeff's live streams. That one's going to toe the line. Right down the line for Lily Collian. 4-1 Oaks in set 2. They are keeping up with that momentum they got at the end of set 1. Lily back to serve again. Pardeeville looking to answer and get back into set 2 after dropping set 1. Up, miscommunication, but they're able to work with it. Over, so it'll stay alive. Flurry attacks. Dug by the libero on the Pardeeville side. Overpass, no. Not going to be enough, though. It'll fall on the Oak side without ever touching the Bulldogs side of the court. 4-2 Bulldogs back to the line. It is number 5, Lexi Hughes. Hughes over and out. So a service error once again. There are 2 serves for the Bulldogs in the second set. Both have been errors and giving it right back to Oakfield. 5-2. Flurry back. Over. Dug up. Set. Attacked. Too far. It'll be out. Too far on the tack by Bronte Hallberg, and the Oaks will go up 6-2. 4-point lead in set number 2 after taking set 1. Lydia Fleury at the line. Over. Dug. Up. Attack and down the line. Pardeeville. It was number 9, Brooke Schomburg. Had a great job at the service line in set 1. This time she gets a nice attack and kill. So it'll be 6-3 Bulldogs. Subbing back in as Haley Gard. And back to the service line is Briar Adawaska. That one another too far. Another service error on 3 serves this set from Pardeeville. That could definitely come to bite them later on as they need this set 2 to continue this game. Serving are the Oaks, and that one's just a bit too far. That was Abby Hankey. Just a tad much. 7-4 now Bulldogs, or Oaks, excuse me. Bulldogs back to the line. It'll be the senior Bailey Grissom. See if we can get a shot of her between her teammates. Dug up by the Oaks. This one over. So the first great, good serve. That one just kind of takes its time up on the net. Gets over for the Oaks. Dug up. Set. Steinke just has to push it over. Free ball for the Bulldogs. Set at the line. Attack. Backcourt. In the air. Set. Free ball again. It's going to be close. They're going to decide to play it. It went to the Oaks prior to that anyway. Must have been a net violation. So Oaks up 8-4. Lainey Deer checking in. She will head back to the service line as well. She's came in to serve multiple times today. It's the role she can serve on this team. Making sure everything's right on the numbers for substitution-wise. Just trying to get the substitutions correct on the Oakfield side. Making sure. Looks like they're finishing up. Got everything right. We're good to continue. Oaks up 8-4 in set 2. Took set 1. Lainey Deer here. Sorry if I got quiet for a second. I was also trying to listen to what was going on. Deer with a serve, but a bit too far. Service error brings Pardeeville within 3. The libero back in. Lily Collian. However, back to the line is Schomburg, Brooke Schomburg. This one, a little bit of a misplay by Hankey. Dug by the Oaks, flurry down. Steinke over, attacks, and she'll find some open space. Number 11, Addison Neary was there, but it's not going to be enough. 9-5 in set 1. Meredith Steinke, after getting that kill, will go back to the line. Steinke serves. Over, misplay. Just a bit of a, it was at the back line. Brooke Schomburg was trying to get a piece of it and just a little off her hands and out. So 10-5 Oaks. Steinke back. She had that great service line run to end the first set, excuse me, but that one's going to be misplayed, hit something weird, almost got Shelby over there. She's still up and rolling though. She's a trooper. So the Bulldogs back within 4. Nadia Ballwig in to serve. Got to make sure I'm flipping to the right shot. Ballwig over. Dug up by Collian. Pushed over. In and over. Oaks lifted up. Fleury able to attack. Back line. Yes, she got it. Just got over into the court on that back line. A good kill there for Lydia Fleury. Back to serve is now Hayden Collian. Oaks serve. Up. Cook pushes it over. Dug by the Oaks, but way out. Referee had to actually move out of the way over there. Got into the bleachers that we have, the limited bleachers. 11-7 Pardeeville. Kiana Cook back to serve for the Bulldogs. Checking back in is number 21, Ava Wagner. Cook to serve. 11-8 Oaks. Weird dig, but able to get in play and over. Ava Wagner, after checked in, gets it over. Up. Fleury. Attack. Dug. Set to Wagner again. She just gets it over the net, and it'll fall on the Oaks side. It hit the net and trickled to the Oaks side. Looked like there was a block opportunity, but I think it hit net first, so Kiana Cook will go back. Bulldogs within 2 in set 2. They need this one to stay alive. Over for Cook, dug by the Oaks. Misplay there at the line by number 11, Layla Bass. So it's going to fall on the Oaks side, and Pardeeville's rallying. Kiana Cook doing a good job at the line here. Shelby's got the shot. Cook, up and over. Oaks dig. Collian sets to Fleury, touched and out. So the Oaks will get it back and side out. Substitution, 21 Aurora Voss back in the game. There goes Lily Collian's serve at the backside. Wagner pushes it over, but it is too far. And attack goes deep for the Bulldogs. 13-10 Oaks. You just get me on the call today on this broadcast. Isaac had to be moved over to court number 2. Justin's covering a game over there. I believe he's got the Randolph game, as the Pardeeville Bulldogs get another point to bring it within 1. Back to serve for them is number 5, Lexi Hughes. Bulldogs need set 2 after dropping set 1 to the Oaks. Collian dug, but it's going to be kind of a misplay. A weird dig ties up this game. Maybe not. 13-12. I thought that was the tie. Must have been 13-11 before. Still to serve is Lexi Hughes. Up and over. Dug by Fleury. It'll be an overpass, and it'll actually touch the line. The Bulldogs didn't think it was getting over, and no one was there to cover. So the Oaks back to the line. Lydia Fleury, after getting that overpass ball to land, will go back to serve. Up and over for Fleury. Misplay by the libero, number 1, Katie Trinan, for the Bulldogs. She's having a tough time kind of getting those back line serves. Hard time getting them up in the air so far here today. Fleury to serve. Another backline serve. This one again misplayed by the Bulldogs. The Oaks are doing a great job of getting the serve back to the backcourt and having some misplays and some errors by the Bulldogs. Fleury to serve again. This time it's to the front and a misplay. Lydia Fleury having a great job at the service line here. Another ace. And it'll be timeout Bulldogs. A lot of errors in a row on the serves. So we will see a timeout here by the Bulldogs. It is 17-12 in set 2. The Oaks just 8 points away from closing out this one and moving on in the tournament play and pool play. We will take a break and hear from our wonderful sponsors. You're listening to Dominic Ackerman. Shelby's on the portable on Jeff's live stream.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn. Getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Madison. Trailways Conference Tournament here at the Madtown Volleyball Complex. The Oaks are up 17-12 against the Pardeeville Bulldogs in the second set of their first game today. They're looking to take a 1-0 record in pool play. Lydia Fleury at the line. Another misplay by Katie Trinan, trying to get this backcourt serve dialed in, but a lot of misplays. So another ace for Lydia Fleury. 18-12. 7 points led to close out this one. Fleury at the line. Over. This time played, but an overpass rolls along the net, and it will drop on the Pardeeville side. Oaks are stretching out their lead. It is now 19-12, a 7-point lead in set two after taking the first set in a pretty close set. Pardeeville did a great job in that first set, keeping it close, and actually were in the lead for most of it. But Oakfield took the momentum that they got from winning that first set and are killing it in set two. Fleury back line. Dug, but is not able to be put back into the air. Let's see if I can get a replay on that as Oaks go up 20-12. 5 points remaining. Fleury. Serve over. It's going to be another misplay on that backcourt serve. Fleury with a bunch of aces on a great job at the service line. A huge run for the Oaks. Fleury serves. Backcourt, this time in the air. Just gets it over, but it is out. Another point for the Oaks. 3 more for Fleury at the line. Nearly a 10-point service line appearance here for Lydia Fleury. Over, dug at the line. Up. Over, dug by Fleury this time, but it drops. So the Bulldogs will get a point and hope to come back in this one. They have a long way to go, but never say never. 22-13. Briar Ottawaska at the service line for the Bulldogs. I switched to the wrong camera, and that one's going to be too far. Oaks within 2. The Bulldogs just have had no answer for the Oaks this second set. There have been a lot of balls that have been to that backcourt that have just been misplayed for the Bulldogs. Over. Up. A kill attempt there. An attack for number 21, Aurora Voss, and she gets it to land. It'll be set point and match point for the Oaks. Addie Hankey at the line. Match point here to take 2 consecutive sets against the Bulldogs. Hankey up and over. Played at the line. Up. They just got to get it over. Collian digs. Steinke will give him a free ball. Bulldogs up. Set. Pushed over by number 9, Schomburg. Free ball for the Oaks. Steinke puts it back over. Dug by the Bulldogs. Ava Wagner puts it over. Fleury digs. Pushed over. Dug up again. Joust at the line. Bulldogs will give him a free ball. Oaks for match point. Killed and down. Number 21, Aurora Voss, ends it. Match point. Oaks take 2 consecutive sets. The first one was close, 25-22, but the second one was not. 25-13, the final score in set 2. The Lady Oaks go a 1-0 record in pool play in the silver bracket. We are going to end this broadcast here, but we will be back shortly on a different feed. I believe the Marquezan Hornets and the Lady Oaks will be right back here on court 4. You'll have Shelby and I once again on the call. Please join us back on that new broadcast link for the Hornets and Oaks, 2 1-0 teams going to try. One will go 2-0 and undefeated. One will split their day so far in pool play. This is the Trailways Conference Tournament in Madison. Jeff's live stream is covering what we got here. We got a lot of producers, a lot of awesome camera workers here today. 3 different courts going on at once. Go over, check out what Mackay's got over on court 1. I believe he is covering the CWC side of things. Justin's got the Randolph side of things. And I've got Mark Kazan and Oakfield over here on court 4. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors,